What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Another episode of Split Decision. Today we're bringing you a special episode. It's just us two, but we will be changing onto soccer now. We're going to be giving our top 10, our top teams of all time that only we've seen play. So the players that are in it, like only we have seen play, if that makes
Yeah,
sense to you. But there's like one exception in each team where they could have been from the past and we didn't see them play, where we've let them in the team, which we'll get into. So we've got our starting 11 with 5 on the bench. And but before we get into it, the usual, make sure you're checking out the description for Cremlon Mahogany, all of our social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit. What else?
oh,
YouTube.
that's it. Oh, YouTube, yeah, YouTube.
And yeah, I think that's it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So how it's going to work as well is we're going to go one at a time. So we'll state our formations first of what we think it is, and we'll do our manager as well, right?
Ooh,
Formation
mine's
and
easy.
manager at the start.
Yeah, mine's easy.
Yeah, mine's easy as well. All right, so if you want to go first, you go for it, man.
Obviously, formation. I love myself a bit of attacking football, so I had to go a bit of 4-3-3 attack. Give me that.
Yeah.
And manager, my manager, obviously the goat, David Moyes. Loved him. Now I'm joking. Obviously,
David
the
Moyes.
goat, man, Sir Alex Ferguson, just like the goat manager. It was easy choice.
In Stormzy's words, I come through and I fuck shit up. I'm David Moyes. That's my favorite Stormzy bar ever. That was a golden bar.
Oh my god.
So I'll be going, because Chelsea, we lacked a lot of good wingers. So I'm using more midfielding formation. So I've gone for a 4-2-3-1.
Ooh,
4-2-3-1.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
with
That's
two
very
two
nice.
CDMs, three cams, sole striker with 4 at the back. And obviously, I can't go past one of the greatest managers of all time. Not the greatest, one of the greatest, Jose Mourinho. Right?
Special one.
Look, the man did bits at Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Premier Leagues. He took the treble at Barcelona, I think, as well, didn't he? Oh no, that was Pep. That was Pep.
Yeah.
That was
Jose
Pep.
Mourinho didn't coach Barcelona.
He did. He coached Barca.
No, he coached
Oh,
Real Madrid
it's
for 10
Real. It was
years.
Real
Yeah,
Madrid.
it was Real Madrid.
Cut that out.
Yeah, cut it out.
Geelong legend. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, so that's our formations. So, I mean, if you want to edit that in, just put like the formations here and here. Like
Bang.
one on your screen and one on my screen.
4-3-3 right there. Okay,
Right here.
good editing.
Four,
Good
two,
editing,
one.
Taku.
Shout
Good
out
editing,
to the editing
Taku.
team here. And if you're watching this on Spotify, search it up.
What are you doing? If you're on Spotify, subscribe to YouTube. What are you
Hey,
doing?
from Spotify, shout out to you. Right. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So, do you want to go with your goalkeeper first?
Okay. Mine was tough, man. Mine was tough because
Yeah, you had rough ones.
it's like so I've only seen Edwin van der Sar and David De Gea. It's like I remember watching Edwin van der Sar as a kid. Man, dude was just king. Well, then like obviously what De Gea legit did like that sort of 5-year period,
Oh,
like from like 13 to like 2018, 19, he was just a monster. But honestly, this is just a spur of the moment decision. But I'm feeling I think I would normally say Van der Sar, but I think after like De Gea has the most Premier League clean sheets and he has the most appearances for United as a foreign player. It's gotta be just longevity as well. It's
yeah.
gotta be De Gea.
I mean, he kept you guys 100%. We talked about this last night, wasn't it? When Man United clinched the Champions League spot.
Yeah.
For Chelsea. That's why we're doing this episode, guys, because we clinched the Champions League spots.
Champions League team.
We watched the games live. Mason Mount, you're my king. But yeah, we were saying that David De Gea, he kept you guys top 10 in that 5-year period, 100%.
Yeah, legit. He was our best player. He was, oh my god.
And then you guys bought Pogba, and you're like, oh yeah, easy, like win. And then you guys just flopped with Pogba.
But then it wasn't fair on Pogba because like you can't buy we had Pogba, but then he was in the midfield. You can't expect Pogba to do everything.
He had
so
Juan.
Like,
I don't even think he had Juan Mata at that point.
You
didn't even have Juan Mata at that point.
No, we did. Juan Mata came like 2013, 2014.
Well, after we won the Premier.
I can't remember, but then it's like Pogba didn't really have help because like he's only really had a Andres Herrera's. Like I'm gonna get a rant, but Andres Herrera's obviously was really good. But it's like he hasn't. He needed like him and Bruno Fernandes. I've been watching all the games.
Mm.
Mad. So it's like he's finally had someone where he trusts. And it's like he can't put him with Fred and Jesse Lingard and then say, yeah, Pogba, go do your thing. Because it's like you don't trust Fred and Jesse Lingard.
Fred, bro.
So it's like.
So moving on to Chelsea's goalkeeper. There was only really one option I could have gone for here. But there's a second option, but he's not as good. So the second option was Courtois, right? Man was a legend at Chelsea.
Yeah, he had a good stint at Chelsea.
Yeah, he did bits. He's doing bits right now for Real Madrid. He's kept 18 clean sheets this season or something like that.
Oh, really?
Like most in the league. Like
that's actually
I think it was after like the year started. He was doing really bad, and then the new year started, and he just became like a gun. But yeah, I've got Petr Cech. I mean, greatest Chelsea keeper of all time, undisputably. Man kept 142 clean sheets at his time in Chelsea. I mean, just goated things. Probably like
that's nice.
You reckon top 10 keepers of all time?
I say, I mean, I don't know when, because I know number one, it's got to be like Gigi Buffon.
Yeah.
Then you've got some like Peter Schmeichel's up there. A lot, bro. United's just always like because like Peter Schmeichel's up there, Van der Sar is up there. Then you've got Yashin. I only know Yashin because of food, but Yashin obviously got to be up there. It's tough, but I think it's tough. It's tough to go back to like the 80s. Like I think soccer history is so much harder than like NBA history. Like it's hard to go back to like the 80s where you see like you hear like Pele and all those guys because it's like obviously they're great, but it's just like
many different leagues and stuff as well.
Yeah, and like it wasn't so centralized where it's like your best players are in Europe's top 5 leagues. It's like you had Pele playing in like Brazil. You had a lot of them in Brazil or in Argentina, or like a couple obviously came to Europe, but it wasn't as centralized as it is today, sort of thing.
But Pele ain't even the GOAT.
No comment. I don't know. My soccer goat's up in debate right now.
Nah, my soccer goat's got to be Maradona, bro.
Maradona
or Zidane.
Zidane's a fair shout.
Zidane's a king. All right, moving on. It's 2 hours. So you've got right backs. Yeah.
Oh, right backs.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming up to my first controversial. Obviously, I didn't even know this is no shade at Gary Neville whatsoever. Gary Neville was a fucking god right back. But you see, it's funny because Prime knows what I'm gonna say, but it's just because watching him this season, man, it's just he was the Aaron Wan-Bissaka has gone so under the radar because he's been so consistently good. Obviously, his attacking can be suspect at times, but just in the term defense and playing right back, he's the best defensive back in the league. No, I ain't even capping right now. And it's just I'm not though. That's the thing. So it's like you put Wan-Bissaka. I'm putting Wan-Bissaka because I just know he's covering that right side. He's got me covered that right.
The fact that you put on Gary Neville though is just like
I love me some Gary Neville. Gary Neville.
That's just questionable.
I got to say Pogba. I got to say Wan-Bissaka.
All right. Well, for me, I didn't have much to choose from at right back. I think it was Ivanovic and this man right here, Azpilicueta. And right now, Azpi is just like, he's doing his job. He's been there for a while. He's doing his job. I couldn't think of many other good right backs at Chelsea. Ivanovic was good, but I wouldn't say he was right back. I'd say he's more of a central back. Would you say?
Fair. Yeah, that's fair.
So I reckon Azpi is a better right back. So that's why I'm going to be going for him. Man's a king. What else can I say? He was just does his job. I mean, this season so far, Chelsea's defense has been a bit, here and there. But I reckon overall in his career, he's probably been in some of Chelsea's better defensive lines. But yeah, that's how I'm going to say it.
All right, so centre. Okay, I have to say both my centre backs.
Yeah, say 2 centre backs. Yeah,
the greatest tandem I've ever seen. Nemanja Vidic and Rio Ferdinand are just goats. Goated. Nemanja Vidic, goat. Rio Ferdinand, goat. Easily best defender. Like, I loved him. I loved him, bro.
I wouldn't say he's the best ever.
Oh, no. I wouldn't say greatest. I'm just saying easily some of the greatest Premier League centre backs. That's fair, bro. What they
Hey, bro,
did,
I got some
they
good
won
centre backs right
Champions
here.
League. They won Champions Leagues. They won Premier Leagues. They,
So did
bro.
I.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I know one of them already. Oh, wait, who did you say the second one? Yeah. Who are yours?
Yeah, so I got my two. So my first centre back, very underrated. No one really speaks about him. I've got my man Desai.
Really?
Desai King, bro, King. Yeah, Desai.
Alright,
Centre.
alright.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Right?
No, okay. No, I see. Alright. And I
You
know
can't
this.
if you're going through centre backs at Chelsea, you can't move past Desai. He's probably one of our better centre backs of all time. Like I'm trying to think who else I would have put in as my second centre back, but my number one spot has to be Mr. Steal Your Girl, John Terry, bro.
You're wrong for
Terry,
that. You're so wrong
Terry.
with that.
He's the Taku of the soccer community.
Oh my
He's just a
cap.
king. He's just a king.
Cap. That is some cap.
Now, there's a lot of controversy saying he's one of the greatest English centre backs ever, but I'd say that's hearsay. They say, it's not up to me to say that. But John Terry, can't go past him. Man's one of the greatest Chelsea captains of all time. Very vocal, always went in for every ball. Did his job week in, week out. Champions League final, couple Premier Leagues, FA Cups. He's done a lot, really. One of the most complete centre backs for me at Chelsea. And I think that's where I'll leave it off with him. Just an absolute king. Probably one of my favourite players in his team. If we're looking at like overall careers and stuff like
And then so left backs. Left backs.
This one's
Very, very important position. And obviously,
only the greatest player play left back, but that's all I'm gonna say.
This was easy. There's only one man for this position. My man's Patrice Evra.
Yeah.
There was no one else going above Patrice Evra for me, at least. Remember, bro, you see, going back on this list, it just taking me back to those 08, 07 years,
I love those Instagram clips of Patrice Evra.
I was like, I love this game.
I love this game.
And his French accent just makes it so much better. It's just like, I love this game. So, yeah.
Speaking of legendary left backs from the 08, 09 years, can't go past my man, Ashley Cole. Man, a certified baller.
Ashley Cole, king.
Bro, man was a certified baller. Doesn't matter who you go for, you couldn't hate Ashley Cole. Man was a baller, bro. What else can I say on the kid? Man does his job. I do my job. That's the definition of that guy. I do my job. I can't recall him having like a really bad game off the top of my head, but I was about like 8 or 9 years old when I was watching him play. So, but actually, it is what it is.
That's
all right. So what we're gonna do is we'll do your 2 centre mids, and I'll do my 2 CDMs, and then we'll do my 3 cams and your winger and your cam together.
Okay, all right. So mine's a bit. So obviously Ryan Giggs is more of a left mid sort of player, but I've actually moved him to left centre mid, and then my right centre mid is Paul Scholes. Like United legend. You honestly can't. Legit, these are probably they're from the best academy class ever. United legends. Honestly, there's nothing bad you can say about Ryan Giggs and Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes, heavily slept on. It's actually a joke how much hate Paul Scholes get. Ryan Giggs as well, really good. So yeah, honestly, it was easy. It was easy.
I saw a stat the other day about Paul Scholes. I can't remember. It was about his assist. It's on TikTok, funnily. I can't remember it. It was like a weird stat. I was like, oh, that is weird. Something about his assists. So my 2 CDMs, I've got the king himself, Michael Essien. Man was a baller. Essien, one of the best CDMs at Chelsea. And the other one, he chopped and changed where he played. He would play cam, he'd play centre mid, but I've listed him as a CDM, and I've got Ruud Gullit.
CDM.
Yeah. Look, I could have played him at cam, but the cam positions for Chelsea are backlogged. I got too many good attackers that I could have put in. On my bench, who I had for where Gullit was, I had Makalele.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because he was, one of the most rounded CDMs. Him and Patrick Vieira, basically the same kind of person. Nah, I'm not gonna say they're the same person. Vieira was so much better. Vieira's 6'4", man, was just a tank. But no, Makalele was pretty good. But yeah, SCN and Hullet, that's who I'm going with my CDM positions. Two pretty complete, rounded players. They attacked, defended, did the whole lot. Good stamina. Be like a modern day, old Cantes, if you get me.
So I'm saying my cam and my two wingers.
Yeah.
So obviously, this is my favorite current United player at the moment. My cam, Paul Lebrine Pogba. Obviously, he's played more a number 6 role when he's been at United, but I think pulling Pogba as a cam just unlocks just his attacking and just it's a wrap. And then left wing is easy. Arguably the greatest player of our generation, pretty much. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah,
my left wing. And then I can't I was debating who I should put here at my right wing position. This is really premature, but I'm looking what he's going to provide for the United in the future. So my right wing is Marcus Rashford.
Marcus Rashford, you reckon?
This season, the jump he took from last season to this season's been insane, and he missed 3 months because he was back. So I'm just saying.
Guys, I'm looking at my right hand side. I have my monitors over here. It's got my list on it. I'm just trying to remember my list and all the statistics I got written down for them. So moving on to my cams here that I've got down. So probably football royalty as well as Chelsea royalty. Signed from West Ham in 2001. All-time goal scorer for Chelsea with 211 goals, 429 appearances. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Frankie Lampard.
Why do I think Frank Lampard was an academy player?
No, he wasn't an academy. He signed from West Ham in 2001.
All right, yeah.
Oh man, what can I say about this, bro? He was 517 appearances apparently. Man was just, what can I say? All-time club legend, 100%.
Yeah.
He will be certified Hall of Fame for Chelsea, my Hall of Fame. I've got a poster of him in my bedroom, actually. Man was just a baller. Now, for my right attacking mid, I went for someone very questionable. No, not questionable. He was a baller as well. Nicknamed the Magic Box, I got Gianfranco Zola.
Ooh, all right.
Man, it was. I can't remember who it was. In 2002, the ball gets crossed in. Zola lets it go between his legs and does a thing where they do the, with the back of their foot when it goes underneath.
Yeah.
I can't remember who he did it to. He did it against. I can't remember who he did it against. And he goes up to the crowd and he does this one with them. I'm just bro, man was a baller. He wore 20. He won under 25, didn't he? Something like that. I don't know. Gianfranco Zola, absolute baller. And then my left attacking mid, I've gone for someone even more questionable, some people would say. Chelsea, absolute legend in my opinion. Eden Hazard, best Chelsea left winger ever. I'm playing left attacking mid. So Eden Hazard will go into my team. Signed for us in 2012. Right now he's been an absolute stinker for Real Madrid right now.
He's disappeared.
He's a stinker for Real Madrid. But when he was at Chelsea, he was bagging goals, he was bagging assists, he was securing Premier League titles for Leicester City. He was doing the whole thing for everyone. Man was just
securing Premier League titles. I remember that game.
I remember that game so clearly. Tottenham got finessed so hard. Hazard from the outside of the box, bang! He curls it in right foot, top bins. See you later, Tottenham. That was probably my favourite moment from Hazard. Coincidentally, he shares the same birthday as me as well, 7th of the 1st.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, that's gangster, bro.
Only ball was born on the 7th day of the year. He apparently made 352 appearances for us. But yeah, moving on to our strikers.
I think both of ours are pretty easy.
Yeah.
Obviously, mine's super easy. Leading goal scorer all time for Manchester United. Wayne Rooney. Goated. I actually love Wayne Rooney.
What's your favorite Wayne Rooney moment?
I remember this so vividly. I'm pretty sure it was 2012 or it was either 2011 or 2012. United are down 2-0, and I'm watching this game with my older brother, and Rooney goes off. Rooney goal, free kick, goal. I think he scored 2 free kicks that game, and then he gets a third goal, hat trick. Runs up to the camera and he goes, "Fuck yeah, fuck off, fuck off." And like I remember me and my brother just looking at the TV like, "Yo, did you just swear?" And then I love it. Next day in the news, he goes, "Rooney suspended for a game for swearing at the camera," and it was just the funniest shit. But that's just one that just like sticks in my mind. Cause I remember I was just like, all right, yeah, this guy right here is like the
Certified.
real deal shit sort of thing.
Now, my striker. There were two African legends I had as my strikers for Chelsea, but I couldn't go past the man that secured us our first Champions. No, it wasn't our first Champions League. Our most recent Champions League in 2012.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend, Didier Drogba. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Man secured the bag against Bayern Munich when he scored that penalty. He signed for us for 24 million, club record from Marseille. I mean, what can you say? He's the king Drogba. He's the king. Look at that, absolute king stuff. He power header, banging on both feet, basically. Or Pogba.
Man's like Pogba.
But yeah, the second person I had in for him was Samuel Eto'o. Now Samuel Eto'o
on
was
your bench.
Absolute. Yeah, he's on my bench, but he was my backup striker. Man was a baller, Samuel Eto'o.
But Eto'o wasn't Eto'o a winger?
No, he was a striker.
Oh, was he? Oh,
he was a central player for us. But he
I think he played winger for Barcelona then.
Maybe, but he played striker for Chelsea mainly.
Okay.
But yeah, and with recently announced he will be getting a Legends card, an Icons card in FIFA next year.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, and I think Vidic is getting an Icons card as well.
Finally, fuck man,
yeah. Vidic and Eric Cantona. Oh, you didn't put Cantona in your team?
Yeah, because I didn't watch Cantona play.
Oh yeah, we didn't watch Cantona play. But yeah, so that's Hullet was the only one I didn't watch. Hullet, Desai, sort of the only two I didn't watch play.
The one who I didn't play that's on my team, who I didn't watch play, was David Beckham. But I'm gonna sub Marcus Rashford off and put David Beckham on. So David Beckham's gonna be my right wing.
All right.
David Beckham yeah. So again, my goalkeeper on my bench, no brainer, has to be Edwin van der Sar. If De Gea starting, van der Sar is on the bench.
My goalkeeper, I've gone for Thibaut. I said it before, Thibaut Courtois. Man was just a baller for Chelsea. I mean, he didn't have the longevity or the statistics as Petr Cech, but man was just a baller for Chelsea.
Still baller,
so who are you going as your spare striker? Who'd you go for?
So my spare defender, I can't leave. My man's Gary Neville. You know, put him in. I told you, I love Gary Neville. Just AWB, man, was just something like I watched a lot of United games this year. Just something else, honestly.
My spare defender. Oh, sorry. My spare defender, I went for N'Golo Kante. Man can play centre back. Man can play CDM wherever you want him. He just does his job as defender.
And then my midfielder. Oh, I just said, but my midfielder will be Marcus Rashford because I put David Beckham as my striker. I mean, not my striker, as my winger, as my right wing.
Now I've got two midfielders here. So as I said before, I've got Makalele as my spare midfielder, but I've also got Michael Ballack as my other defender.
I was gonna be, if you left Michael Ballack out of your team, I was gonna be like,
I couldn't put him anywhere. Like who in that midfield would you sub off for? Because he can't play out wide, so Zola and Hazard are set.
Lampard's
just a king.
Yeah, you can't take Lampard out of it.
And then Hullet and SCN. Hullet's the only one I could sort of see myself starting.
I can see him replacing SCN. I'd rather take SCN out and put Ballack in than Hullet.
Maybe. So I had Michael Ballack in, and yeah, Makalele, Ballack, and then my striker I had is Eto'o.
My strikers, obviously, I love me some RVP, some Robin van Persie. I remember the day when I saw that he signed for Man United. I was gassed. I was so gassed. I was like, yeah, we're getting number 20. I was so gassed. And then my other striker, RVN, Ruud van Nistelrooy goes under the radar.
Man,
Oh my god, Ruud van Nistelrooy, monster, and he goes under the. He's so disrespected. It's actually disgusting.
So yeah, those are our teams. Now we've probably left some players out. So if you guys have any players that you think we should have added in the team, leave it in the comments below, or message us. And we'll try and fit them in the team. Maybe we'll try and, if we can, one day we'll try and make these teams into FIFA or something like that, and try and play against each other. But also leave who you think would win in a match. My team or Taku's team. And yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up this episode.
Apple Podcasts, remember to leave that 5-star.
It was a short, but sweet one, I feel like.
Yeah, a nice little one. I liked it.
It was nice. It was good to change it from basketball.
Yeah,
which we'll be getting onto soon with the scrimmage games. Happening.
NBA starts this Friday, so definitely NBA episode next week. So watch out for that. 5 stars Apple Podcast does bits. Subscribe to the channel. I think we're nearly at 20. So gang.
If we get to 50, we'll do a giveaway.
50, so 50 subscriber giveaway, and also we're close to 100 followers on Instagram. So make sure you guys also follow in there. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
Follow us on Instagram. If we get 100, we'll do a Cremlon giveaway.
Whichever comes first, 100 followers on Instagram or 50 subscribers will be a giveaway.
Or 50 episodes released.
Or I hope we get before, but definitely giveaway will be coming soon. We're in the contract negotiations.
We have things planned. Don't worry, you guys. Keep your eyes peeled.
Eyes peeled. Look,
all right, we'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.